Well, that was fun little adventure. In case you're wondering who actually called, it was Pam. Granny has an appointment tomorrow around, I think, like somewhere around like 1 o'clock or thereabouts. So, anyway, hello there, fellow changelings of the Changing Army. I'm the gaming changing Storm. Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 3. Last episode, we finished up in Twilight Town. And now, going on our way to pretty much finish up Kingdom of Corona. I will make mention of this right away, is that I am showing off this code. However, I am going to be doing 2 run-throughs of this game. First run-through is going to be the obvious, me just playing through it as I do. The second playthrough is going to be me with the one-hit kill code on. Essentially making it, I guess, as easy as possible. Oh, by the way, in case you are wondering, yes, it is actually possible for you to actually get every single achievement in this game.
I hope Rapunzel's okay.
It's very, very possible that you can get every single achievement in this game.
We've got company.
Oh, one other thing I have to make mention of.
Can't see where we're going.
There we go.
Let's see.
Just follow the signs. If you happen to have a save editor for this,
Rapunzel, please be alright. They can climb walls?
oh, alright, thanks, nah.
So long!
It's way more cheerful out here.
Uh-huh. Now where's Rapunzel?
There we go. Oh, and this is also something unique. I've only ever used this 2 times. In the entirety of me actually playing through this, at every 3 times I played this, I've only ever used this twice. Essentially, it's a straight up full revive. And
There's a mailbox in Twilight Town.
Would you look at this?
It's so...
Let's send this off next time we're in Twilight Town. How about we stop for a second and enjoy the scenery?
That's a prize postcard. That's something that's, shall we say, it very...
The kingdom's not far, but we need to scale these cliffs.
Well, then let's look for a way up. Sora, over here. Come on, let's swing across and look for a path. Come on.
Huh?
Whoa!
So long! Yeah! Back off! See ya!
Of course, I'm not asking Kurzweil.
This way, Sora. All together. Hold on.
Here goes.
Nicely done.
Sora, this looks like a good place to cross.
And a Heartless.
Together! Whoa, what? It transformed!
What is it with me and horses?
And now we have what essentially is a power jump. Oh, I have to equip it, don't I? Yeah. There's the wall jump I remember. Oh, but I can't chain it.
Wait! Come back! I must have startled them. The birds flew that way, Sora. Sora!
Oops.
You scared them. Oh, there they are.
I wonder what she wants.
I'll be more careful this time.
The birds flew that way, Sora. Slowly, slowly.
Nice and slow.
Gentle, Sora. I've never seen a bird like you. Listen, they're singing for us.
And that's 3 things done. By doing that, you actually do get some of a reward out of it. It's optional if you want to do it, but you feel proud that you do it.
Oh my gosh!
Breathtaking.
This is amazing!
Yahoo!
This is amazing!
There it is, the kingdom. Now, because you've done those things, well, of course, you get the first class. You also get 4 AP boosts. Not that I need them, because, well, obvious. If you are doing the save editor thing with this, you can max out pretty much your stats right away. I've done it, and it's so that can be really buffed out.
Wow, sure is a busy place.
I bet we'll find some ingredients around here.
Alright, go here. Try to remember your keys. There's an achievement on this if you manage to get 70.
This is so fun!
Oh.
Keep dancing! Keep dancing! This is so fun! This is so fun! Keep dancing!
Hey!
Oh.
got it!
This is so fun! Keep dancing!
Ha-ha!
This is so fun!
Ha-ha!
Keep dancing!
You got it!
This is so fun!
Ha-ha! You got it! To the boats!
Keep in mind one thing, that can be fairly hard to actually do. Just try to remember the key. Remember with his wits. And of course you are ambushed by... What? Master Carousel.
Faster! Faster! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on!
And now I believe next up is... Yeah, next up is us having to get back to Rapunzel as quick as possible. And it's different in this one than it was from the original story. But pretty much Flynn there ends up pretty much cutting Rapunzel's hair. It ends up causing her mother to essentially go berserk.
Get out of our way!
Sora, forget about him. Let's go.
Ignore what Donald said. You can essentially fight him. There is no time limit to this. It's just free experience. Oh, whenever I get a Sunder, it's pretty much like I'm just using Sunder pretty much throughout the entire playthrough. I'm not kidding. Sunder, if anything, is probably the best thing if you're going like the route I am. Also, I'm just gonna check on my... Nope, it's still charging. Oh! We got a remix of that song? Nice! That's actually one of my favorites from the actual series itself. Ow. I don't know if it... I actually don't know actually when I get Sunder, actually. Think about it. Oh, in terms of also Kingdom of Arendelle, if you've seen Frozen, then you know immediately what's going to transpire. And yes, I am skipping Let It Go.
Is it just me, or are the Heartless multiplying?
That can't be good. Hurry!
I meant.
As one!
Not that one. I'm looking like, what am I looking for exactly? Oh yeah, this here.
We're almost there.
Go get her!
The tower.
I know! I'm going!
And yep.
Fall into darkness. We can't allow her near our pure light now. Her presence would only cast a pall over it.
In case you're wondering, that is Rapunzel's mother. Anyway, Heartless, this Heartless, I forgot I had the one hit kill code on. I forgot that this boss was coming up. What Seal actually do is Seal pretty well does the thing like what Lexion did. And see, we'll try to make it so that you can't use your attacks instead sneeze. But pretty much just give her a good, that'd give her a good old whack.
Don't go. Stay with me, Eugene. Flower, gleam, and glow. Let your powers shine. Make the clock reverse.
Rapunzel!
Bring back what once
Hey.
was mine.
Rapunzel!
What?
Rapunzel. You were my new dream.
And you were mine.
And of course, it's like any good old fairy tale.
Heal what has been hurt. Change the fate's design. Save what has been lost. Bring back what once was mine. What once was mine.
Rapunzel?
Eugene.
Did I ever tell you I've got a thing for brunettes?
Eugene!
Wow, Rapunzel, you're finally gonna get to see your real home.
I know. I mean, I can't believe it. I can finally be with my real family. I couldn't have done it without your help.
You're welcome.
Well, from where I'm standing, the kingdom couldn't ask for a better princess. And I couldn't have asked for better sidekicks. Thanks.
Yes, thank you so much.
Happily ever after.
Mm-hmm. Now, Flynn, you and Maximus play nice.
Huh? Fine. Oh.
You're gonna be great.
Huh?
We haven't seen the guy controlling the monsters in a while, so that's one less worry.
But there's still a chance that he might be around here somewhere.
Well, if he comes back and tries to bother Rapunzel again, then Flynn will keep her safe. And we three won't be far behind.
Come on. Rapunzel's the tough one, if you ask me.
True. But nevertheless, I won't let her out of my sight.
Oh, Eugene.
Eugene?
Oh, haha, that's my real name. Eugene Fitzherbert. That's right. I never told you guys.
That's different.
I think it's a great name.
Me too. Nice to re-meet you, Eugene.
Hey, I thought I was the only one you were going to tell?
Don't worry. I've saved plenty of Fitzherberty secrets just for you.
Really?
Hey! What are you two lovebirds talking about?
Nothing!
Nothing.
You can tell us.
Yeah, it's not nice to keep secrets.
Hmm?
Another world where we got doodly squat. You sure this box thingy's even real?
Yes,
Yeah, just how do you know that?
it is etched.
It's what?
Come with me.
Where to? Those bozos ain't gonna help us. Sora's sure not looking for the box.
Who said anything about following them?
No.
Sora, what about the power of waiting?
You had to remind me?
Well, gosh, we just want to help keep you motivated.
I was thinking about Roxas. He's trapped here in my heart. But he needs a body to be himself again.
Well, don't worry. Yenzo's working on a way to get him free. I'll bet you he's got the perfect body all lined up.
You've got the gummy phone, Sora. Why don't you try giving him a call?
I guess so. Yeah, why not?
Majesty!
Hey, uh, hey, what? Wrong number?
No, Rico and I are visiting Radiant Garden. Actually, we were just about to call you guys, but it looks like you beat us to the punch.
Sora, is something wrong?
I wanted to pick your brain. In order for us to recomplete Roxas, he needs a body, right?
Yeah, to put his heart in.
Huh? Replicas.
Huh?
Well, replicas are basically human.
What?
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't remember. The previous Organization 13 developed replicas, realistic vessels to place hearts in. They're so real, in fact, that you'd actually mistake them for people. And with hearts, the replicas will become people.
Cool. But if we get our hands on a replica, will Roxas look like himself when he's recompleted?
Yup. The replica takes the form of the heart inside it.
That's perfect!
I'll talk to Ienzo. He was in the organization back then, so he might know more.
Great. Thanks. Wait. Do you guys think they're after replicas too?
Nope, they definitely said a black box.
Who's that?
The organization and Maleficent. Oh.
I guess we forgot to mention it.
Huh? It's okay. But there's something you guys should know about one of their members.
Huh?
So let the rest of us worry about Roxas and Naminé for now. You journey on and keep an eye out for Terra.
Yes, Your Majesty!
Stop that!
They don't change, do they?
Nope, that's their best quality.
Well, we gave Merlin the vestments for Kyrie and Axel. Let's go stop by Ansem the Wise's study.
Right.
Like, might be able to finish off the next ward. Ah, that's fine. And we're done.
How do we reach the world now?
Like this.
Too easy. Huh, not even 10 seconds. I am gonna skip all the cutscenes for this. All the cutscenes here are basically just, it gives like a little bit of a hint towards a DLC fight, and yeah, all you're really doing is I can, yeah, that's just something in itself. And basically, all you're doing is you're essentially going to a toy shop. That's it. With Buzz and Woody. There we go.
Come on, let's head over to the toy store.
Not gonna lie, but Sora's face there for when he's in his toy form, that has gotta be the most creepiest thing I've ever seen. Alright. These are just basic moves. When it comes to me doing boss fights,
the first thing we've got to do is head down the street.
Galaxy Toys is on the other side of town.
I will keep it off for boss fights. Maybe. One specific one that I'm actually going to have it on is when we get to Pirates of the Caribbean. The reason being is for I guess you could say one specific thing on that. But most of it is just going to essentially be me just having the one kill code on. Oh, I'm also going to have it on for the last fight as well, because last fight can be very difficult to do. Wait, I immediately saw the game crash. I legitimately saw the game crash. And now we have the Gigas. Now, I will make mention of something as well. There are 3 different types of Gigas. Blue, red, and purple. If you want to go straight up pretty much charging, then use the red.
Say, this looks like a way in. Hurry, Sora!
Definitely taking that.
each one leads somewhere different.
I think, oh. Well. There's that, treasure chest that you can get. If you don't know where to get it, to get one of the classical toys I think with is Mickey Cuts Up. How do I have a lot of health already? I think I want to go on the red whale. There we go. Done. I haven't gotten Sundo yet, so. Way over here in the doll section.
Gorge, I'm kind of worried about our new friends.
They did do a redesign on the Red Nocturne there. Yep, some of these swords will come to life.
Over there.
Hey, if you know anybody that's interested in a Wacko player, I have a couple.
Is this it?
Come on, Sora. You've never used a record player?
Huh?
Like this.
Whoa!
It's working!
Wait, did that sound off to you?
Huh?
Hey!
Sora! There's some kind of strange noise coming from the orchestra!
Got it! Woody, you keep the record going.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
This is the one.
Something seems to be stuck in this tuba.
I'll get it out. Almost got it. There!
Corporal!
You all right, son?
Yes, sir.
That's the soldier Sarge lost contact with.
So, you found Ham?
Yes, but while I was radioing in, a giant hand grabbed me, and it stuffed me in there. They must have taken Ham to another location. We have to hurry.
Wait, Corporal. You're not fit for action.
But Sarge...
Your tour is over, son. And it's all right. Our trusted allies will take over. I will move the Corporal to a safer location.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Huh? Hey! What is going on?
Oh, right!
Woody, mission complete.
Why didn't you tell me a little sooner?
Sorry, there's no time to rest. Ham needs us.
Okay, I think this is the one where the Gigas challenge. Use any attack to defeat 5 Gigas toys at one time. Travel from the tower to the forest. The corner without walking on the ground and landing only up to 5 times. I think it's this one, or it might be the...
Talk about cabin fever. Thanks for the save.
You okay, Ham?
Yeah, aside from being locked in, the accommodations are fine.
What a tiny little house.
Whoa! Who was...
What's wrong?
She's back. That's the doll that Big fed me.
Ham, take cover.
Copy that. One stay in the dreaded breakfast was enough for me.
Not another possessed toy.
Guys, look alive!
This is Amber! And yep. And because he's big, he has a shockwave attack. Also, I believe he summons allies. And flies. Remember this from Toy Story? By the way, I've only ever seen maybe 2 of the movies. By the way, this is not the big boss. It's the small boss. Flare!
Wait. What if we end up just like her? Forgetting ourselves and attacking each other?
No way, Buzz. That won't happen.
No way.
You guys are too strong.
You can't be sure. What if I get taken over, then attack you?
Buzz, you're overthinking it.
Yeah. The Heartless, the darkness, can only creep in when our hearts falter. Trust me, you'll be fine if you don't lose heart.
Well, that's good. Because I know you, Buzz. You'll never lose heart when it comes to your friends.
True enough, cowboy. Sorry to have worried you all.
No problem. Now, let's go find the others. Huh?
A flying saucer!
I think I know who that might lead us to. Come on, guys.
Hey, Woody. I just slow you down with all the loose change I'm carrying. I'll hang by the entrance.
No problem. Be safe, Ham. Yeah.
Hey, thanks, buddy. You just take care of your old self.
Now, let's follow that UFO.
Right. They have come for us. The mystic portal awaits.
Oh no!
Wait!
Stop!
Farewell.
It's getting away!
Don't go! See ya!
Keep going, Sora!
Take this! Here we go!
Hold on. I think I see a pattern to how it moves.
Back
if we use...
We are back! Our ship is no more. Nirvana will not be reached.
Sorry I trashed your ride.
Fear not. We still have our new home. The Chamber of Andy.
They're right. This isn't where we belong. We've been in this toy store long enough. It's time for us to go home to Andy's room.
But Xehanort told us that room isn't even his real room.
Can you prove that any of that nonsense is true? Oh. And even if that Andy's room is fake, it doesn't mean he's not somewhere in this world with us. I'm going home to wait for him. No more debate. You with me, Woody?
You're right, Buzz. Now that we're all accounted for, we should meet up at the entrance and go home.
Okay. We could have used friends like you for the final showdown.
But Organization 13's our problem to solve.
Yeah, I can take him.
I'm not so sure about that. Guys, can we see you off?
That would be great.
Oh, what, I gotta put more of my abilities. I keep forgetting to do that. Wait a minute, where's Rex?
Sarge, roll call.
Sir, yes, sir. Roll call. Alto is fall in.
Sarge, Army men ×4. Ham, aliens, 1, 2, 3. Wait, where's Rex?
He took off. Said he wanted to prove to you you could trust Sora. He's up there by the video games.
Well, here we go again.
Huh? This is about us? He's not safe. The Heartless are out there.
You're right. Sora, Donald, Goofy. Any chance you could help us one last time?
Sure!
Thanks, guys.
Ham said Rex was in the video game section.
Now, this deadly vote does actually count for one specific game. The reason why, keep in mind, it is possible to do this without using the codes thing. I believe it's number 3. And yes, that's in the guide. The famous.
Hooray! Whoa!
They're gonna skip that. And now for this. Essentially, this is just a straight up arcade mode. If you manage to do it.
Where am I?
Haven't you heard? In this world, you come from a video game. So now you can watch my experiment from inside that screen. That is, if you manage to find a moment's rest.
There's got to be a way out. Buzz, Woody, hang on. done yet.
Now the primals are here.
There we go. Next.
Don't let your finger off that trigger button.
Yeah, keep them coming.
Come on, how many points I've already racked up? Now comes the big guy. Look at the amount of points I got. And that's probably wouldn't give me the achievement. The achievement is to get, I think, 12 million points. And then we managed to make our way out. We can go back in if you really want to, but not going to do it.
Come on, fellas.
And by the looks of it, that's what we're going to do in the next episode. Gonna make a quick trip over here. I think it's over this way. Yeah, it is over this way to go to a save point. Go. As I was about to say, this is where I'm going to end the episode. Probably next episode we'll finish up here in the toy box and move on to our next area, which I may or may not actually show a secret boss in order to get how you get the best sip in the game proper. So until then, subscribe if you want to check out other videos I've done in the past, or to stay tuned for future videos on the channel. Comment down below what you think of this game, or if you have another game you want me to check out on the channel, still let me know down below. Until next time, stay 20% cooler, and I'll see you in the next video, my friends. Bye bye.